Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to share step-by-step guide on how you can use multiple NinjaTrader instances on one computer. Towards the end of this video, you will also get to see some optional advanced configurations that can be done further scale this setup and not only run two instances but more than two instances of NinjaTrader on one machine. So make sure you watch this video till the end and please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. This is the final state that you will achieve at the end of this video. You will have a second virtual machine created inside your main machine. You will have two instances of NinjaTraders running simultaneously on your machine. One instance running on your main machine and second instance running on your virtual machine. Following are some prerequisites for this setup. You will need a Windows Professional, Enterprise or Education version on your main machine. Home edition will not work. It is recommended to have at least 16 GB of memory on your main machine. Note that virtual machine will be installed with a 30 days trial version of Windows Professional license, after which a Windows license key must be purchased from Microsoft's website. This is the step setup which will be achieved in 4 steps. Step 1 is to enable the Windows Hyper-V feature. Step 2 will be creating the virtual machine. Step 3 is to configure your virtual machine. Step 4 is to test your virtual machine. And finally, step 5 is our advanced optional configurations. It will help you the capability of using Replicanto, a trade copier in the remote network mode. So let's start with the step 1, which is to enable the Hyper-V feature on your main machine. Click on the Windows icon in the bottom left hand corner of your computer. Search for Windows. This will show you option to turn Windows feature on or off. Select this option. Next, you will get a pop-up window. Look for Hyper-V. Enable the checkbox. Make sure both the options are checked under Hyper-V and click on OK. Windows will start loading the Hyper-V feature. It will then ask you to restart your computer. Click on Restart. After the computer has restarted, click on the Windows icon one more time and now search for Hyper-V Manager and click Open. It will launch the Hyper-V Manager window. So at this point, step 1 is completed and we have enabled the Hyper-V feature on your main machine. Now let's move to the step 2 and create the actual virtual machine. Create the virtual machine. Right click on your computer name and click New and then click Virtual Machine. It will launch a virtual machine creation wizard. Click Next. Give a name to your virtual machine. Here I am providing the name RDGD Trader VM and click Next. Select Generation 2 as it is more advanced option and gives you more configuration option feature. Click on Next. By default, the memory value is set to 1024 MB. I am going to change this value 2048 MB, which is equivalent to 2 GB of memory. This will make sure my VM is created and is fast enough and is able to run the NinjaTrader instance. Click Next. For the networking option, choose the default switch connection and click Next. By default, the location of the virtual disk will be D drive. You can go ahead with that option if you have D drive on your computer. I have only C drive on my computer. So I have changed this location to C. Then click Next. For the installation option, We will choose the second option of installing the operating system from a bootable image. For this setup, you will need to download the bootable ISO image file of Windows Pro or Enterprise Edition from Microsoft's website. So let's see how we can download this installation file from Microsoft. Go to Microsoft website and look for Windows 10 installation media. I will mention the direct link for this installation file in the description of this video. Select download and now it will start creating the installation media on your local computer. So once the download is completed, click on the file and click on open. It will open the installation wizard pop-up. You will see the wizard starting the updates. Read the notice and license terms and click on accept. Select the option create installation media in USB or ISO file format. Click on next. Confirm the Windows version and language of installation and click on next. Select the ISO file, click on next. Now you need to provide the name, the ISO file and confirm the download location. Click save. Download will now start. You need to wait for few minutes for the download to complete. Note the download location where the file is located and click finish. Now come back to your virtual machine creation wizard and browse to open the ISO file you just downloaded from the Microsoft website. Click next. Confirm all the settings on the summary page and click finish. You will now see a pop-up for creating the disk. Your virtual machine is now created and by default it will be turned off. Now we move to step 3, which is to configure your VM. Here we are going to install Windows image on the VM you just created. Right click on the VM and select connect. A window will open where your virtual machine will load. Click on start. The VM starts to load. As soon as you see this message on your screen, press any key to boot from CD or DVD, hit enter key or any other key on your keyboard. If you do not press any key or delay pressing the key on your keyboard, you will get an error page. But do not worry, just select the restart option when you get this error page. And once again you will be presented with the same screen. Press any key from your keyboard. Make sure you press key very quickly as soon as you see this message on the screen. Within seconds, it will register your key and it will continue with the Windows installation. Your language and location and click next. Click install now. Next, you will see message setup is starting. Add your Windows license key here. If you have not purchased the license key yet, select I do not have a product key and it will still let you install the Windows with a 30-day free trial version, after which you can provide the license which you purchase from Windows. Click next. Select Windows 10 professional version. Click next. Accept the license terms. Click next. Select the custom Windows install option. Click on next. It will start installing Windows on your VM. Once the Windows installation is completed, it will start the Hyper-V with Windows image on it. Now we need to configure the installed Windows. Select your location and click on yes. Select the keyboard layout style. Click yes. Now click skip. It will load the Windows for a few minutes and then connect to your network. Now choose the option Setup for personal use and click on Next. Provide your email address. Next. I have used my RDGD Trader Gmail ID. Create an account on the VM. Click Next. Set your password for Windows on your virtual machine and click Next. Enter your country and date of birth. Click Next. You will now receive an email with a secret code. Enter that code and click Next. It will then ask you to create a PIN. Provide a PIN which you will use for accessing your Windows on the VM. Click on OK. Select Remind Me Later for Android setup option. You can also skip this option of Windows free trial access. So you can decline this option. Also decline the OneDrive storage option and click Next. Select No Thanks for the gaming services, as obviously we will not be using. Wait for a few minutes to complete the configuration. Accept the privacy settings. You can skip the Customize Your Experience option as well. For Cortana, select Not Now. Wait for a few moments again while the Windows configure. Once the configuration is completed, you will be on the home screen of the Windows of your virtual machine. Now our VM is created, configured, and Windows is also installed on the VM and it is ready for our use. Now let's move to the step number 4, which is testing your virtual machine. You can start testing your virtual machine by restarting your Windows, the VM, and log back in using the account you just created. Confirm your machine have an active internet connection. Open the browser and see if you are able to open Google search. Now use the link provided in the description of this video. Download and install the Rhythmic Trader Pro platform. Similarly, you can download and install the Ninja Trader platform using the link provided in the description of this video. Once the Rhythmic and Ninja tools are installed, our setup is complete. Now you have two instances of Ninja, one running on the VM, second one on your main computer. Now you can have two different accounts on each Ninja Trader instance in parallel. So at this point, our main objective of this video has been achieved. But if you want to use the Replicanto trade copier, remote network mode, and want the capability of copying trades from one machine to your virtual machine Ninja Trader instance or vice versa, then you can follow the step 5 mentioned. So this is an example of how I am using my Replicanto trade copier to copy trades remotely from my main machine, the Ninja Trader on my VM. But in order to do this connection between the two Ninja Traders, both machines should be on the same network. So let's take a look at how we can achieve this setup. On your VM, click on the Windows icon, type command, open the command prompt, type ipconfig and hit enter. You will see the IP address of the main machine. Note that down. Follow similar step on your main computer and open the command prompt, type ipconfig and hit enter. It will show you the IP address of your computer. You will notice that both the machines are on different networks, meaning virtual machine IP address starting with 172, and in my case my main machine IP address is starting with 192. Now let's do another test to see if these machines are able to talk to each other. Type ping and the IP address of main machine, the virtual machine command prompt. Hit enter. You will see that you are able to receive ping messages from your main machine. Now type ping and the IP address of your VM on your main machine command prompt and hit enter. And you will see it gives request timeout error, meaning that you are not able to reach your VM from your main machine. So we need to bring both this machine on the same network. To achieve this, go to your Hyper-V manager and on the right hand side, select Virtual Switch Manager. A pop-up will open. Click on the new virtual network switch, external, and click on OK. Change the name of your network, My Network, and under external network, select your main machine's network. In my case, it is Intel R wireless network and click on OK. You will get a pop-up for the network disruption warning. Just click yes. A new network will be created for your VM. Now that we have created the network switch, we need to apply these settings to our VM. Click on the setting. A pop-up will appear. Now click on network adapter. Under the network adapter, select the option My Network, the network you just created, and click OK. After you have applied the network settings, open the command prompt on both the main as well as virtual machine and type ipconfig to see their respective IP addresses. You will now notice both the machines are on same network. That is, both the IP addresses are starting with 192. To make sure VM and the main machine are able to communicate with each other, for Replicanto remote copy setup, click on Windows icon, search for the control panel. Inside the control panel, use search option and type Firewall. Select the Windows Defender Firewall option. Click on Turn Windows Defender Firewall on or off. Select Turn off for both the options and click on OK. You will now see some red icons, meaning all the firewalls are turned off the virtual machine. Now on command prompts of both the machines, type ping machine IP address of each other. You will now see they are both able to communicate and able to successfully ping each other. Now, what if you want to access your VM from not only your main computer, but from another computer in your home network using the remote desktop connection? Is it possible? So just type IP address of that virtual machine on any other computer on your home network using the remote desktop client and click connect. At first, you might get an error, not able to connect to the VM. Now, in order to make sure the remote desktop connection works from any other machine, the VM, we need to do one final setting. Go to your VM and search for the control panel and click on open. On the search box, type remote. Click on the option allow remote access to this PC. Select the option allow remote connection to this computer and click on OK. Now, when you connect using remote desktop connection client from any other computer, your remote connection to the VM will work and you will be asked for the login credentials. Use your virtual machine's Windows login credential and password to connect. Voila! You will get a certificate warning message. Just click yes and you will be granted access to your virtual machine in the remote desktop client from any other computer on your home network. Now, in order to know how you can configure Replicanto trade copier in the remote mode so that you can copy trades from one Ninja Trader instance on one machine to another account on another Ninja Trader instance, second machine, you need to do Replicanto specific configuration, which I have already documented in another video is highlighted here on this page. I will include the link for that video in the description of this video below. You can follow that video to do that setup. I hope you like this detailed video on how to run two Ninja instances on one machine. So please make sure you like and subscribe to this video and leave a comment below if you are also using a similar setup or would like to give this setup a try. Thank you for watching this video and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye bye.